Okay, I want to know watch this video. I think this man exposed a lot of secrets about what is going on right now in our terrain and environment.
Who has the deepest pocket outside the rich people? Government. So, but to make government to pay, they have to cause maximum embarrassment to the government. So when you go to a village in the bush and kidnap 100 children, you know their parents are peasants. As a kidnapper, you don't expect those parents to pay. You kidnap those 100 children because you want the government to pay. So what was happening, and a lot of this happened under Buhari, was a situation where they would tell Buhari, okay, we need to pay 500, I'm just using as an example, 500 million to get those kidnapped children released. He will approve it. Maybe the children are actually released based on 50 million or 100 million. The remaining 400 million is pocketed by people.
So under Buhari, ransom was paid.
Oh yes. But the point is, there are people within the system benefiting from it, is my point. So if you are benefiting from it, then the more kidnapping that happens, the better for you. That's a problem. So that's what I mean by insecurity became an industry. It was more profitable than security. So the people in the military, former military structure, are making their money through procurement and graft that comes through procurement. The people who are in the wider security estate who are making money through, ransom. I mean, at that time, if any of your lover is kidnapped and you call the police have a hostage negotiator, almost like not police officers, of course. They have it's like a business. They will refer you to those hostage negotiators because they're the ones that know how to go and deliver your ransom. So everybody was making money out of it. In fact, during Buhari time, many things Nigerians don't know is that these kidnappers, they understood the economic imperative. So what happened, if people gave me the testimony, is that maybe the ransom is 100 million. When you go and deliver it to the kidnappers, the people that actually do the delivery, the kidnappers will not count some of the money and give it to you. So
it's business.
It's business. So when you get your commission, will you now go home and pray that nobody should be kidnapped? So those people are always happy for new kidnapping cases because it's more money.
So we have networks of beneficiaries.
Absolutely, that's the right word. Network of beneficiaries from top to bottom that are benefiting from insecurity.
So they won't fight it.
And that is a problem we still have today.
They won't fight it then.
They will not fight it.
So the business is expanding.
There was this incident on the railway between Abuja and Kaduna. Then when, some people were kidnapped. One of the people that was kidnapped was a junior brother of a friend of mine. I think they were asking for 50 or 100 million. I'm not quite sure what the ransom figure was. So, everybody put money together, gave it to this guy to go and deliver. Our guy was released after the money was delivered. But the person that delivered now came back with a story. He said he had to go through 3 military checkpoints on his way to the rendezvous that was given by the kidnappers. He said, and in each of those checkpoints, they demanded money. He said, by the time we got to the third one, he said, look, these guys will count this money and they will find that it's less because you guys have been collecting. He said, tell them that we were the one that took it.
So the military know they are there. So
when he got to the kidnappers, and of course they counted the money, I think it was missing, 5, 6, 7 million, I can't remember. He told them it's the checkpoint people that collected it. He said the kidnappers said, okay, no problem.
Can you break this down? Is it that the military knows that the kidnapper is there?
Of course they do. Every time people are kidnapped in Nigeria, the military are intelligent, they know. Their excuse is always, we want to avoid collateral damage. That if we go there, like that, some of the hostages could be killed. But that is the excuse they are using. And that's why the industry is increasing.
All right. So when I watched this, I became very furious. I nearly wanted to smash my phone on the ground with annoyance, but I held back. The people we are hoping on to have very good security are now the people that are even encouraging the kidnappers to do more. The military. You know, many a times I have been saying that these people know where these kidnappers are. They know where these kidnappers are residing. They don't just want to, go there and stop the whole thing, because they know that they are also benefiting something from it. I don't really blame them, do I? No, I don't blame them. It is because the people who are going there to serve are not going there because they want to serve in the military. They are going there because there is no job in Nigeria. And the only place that guarantees you a professional job is now the military, the police, maybe some other part of the road safety department and other parts. Now, there was this guy I was discussing with some times ago. He was working and still working with the VIO till now. Even then he was working with the VIO. So this guy, every time I sit with him, he'll be talking how they extort money from people. Even when the people have their complete papers, they'll look for a reason to extort money. So I told him, guy, why you do this kind of thing? You better me just focus on your normal hustling for the town. He say, say if he focus on hustling, I ain't go use building house now. Say me I don't know everywhere for Nigeria don't corrupt. That was what he told me. Excuse me. Now, when I listened to the guy very well, I now understood that this guy did not go there because he wanted to serve Nigeria. He went there because he needed a survivor, and the VIO gave him a room of survival. And with all his explanation, his expression further, it shows that including the leadership, the founders of the organization, everything concerning the organization was built around corruption. And the guy is still in the VIO department to date. Whenever the guy complains about trouble in the VIO, he's not complaining about the corruption, he's complaining about a boss not giving them a chance to steal more. So those are the kind of mindsets that are in all around our parastatus, our security agency, the civil service, everywhere. We have those kind of people there. Now, for this country to be fixed, meaning we have to develop another mindset. We have to grow to another level. We have to be ready to serve. We have to start recruiting people who want to serve, not people who are looking for survivor. Those who are looking for survivor, take them to where they are mining gold. Let them go and mine gold there. That is where survivors work. Take them to where they are maybe recycling stuffs. Let them go and be working with those companies. That is where survivors should be working. But when you are talking about security measures, security issues, you don't need people who are looking for survivor. You need people who want the security to end, the insecurity to end. So when you recruit them into the parastatus, you will see that they'll be giving in their best. Not because they want to just give in their best, but because they want to see solution. They want the people to know that yes, they are ready to work. And two, you can't be paying people peanuts and now expect, these people to perform very well. It is not possible. And if you now listen to what this man said, how he narrated your story, you will now see why Omoyele Sowore said that technology AI, drones, these equipment are going to be his Minister of Defense. He's not going to appoint a human being. He has his reason. Now, if robots are the ones flying around those areas, immediately the robots dictate those issues. It will give direct information. Immediately the robot give direct signal to the other robot that's supposed to strike. They will quickly strike. That's the truth. So you will not have any person to be bribing on the way while you are taking ransom to one people called kidnappers or insurgents. But because the people, they are human beings, they need money to survive. So they will have to take their own share until you carry on the go other people, they will collect their own share. So before you cross there, you meet the people that, really need the money. But by then you have shared it along the road. And all of them are complete. Because while they were even taking those people to the bush, they passed those checkpoints as well. And the securities did nothing. You see why we need people who are ready to serve? Why we need people who have that mindset to change the Nigerian situation. In as much as you remain in this nonchalant attitude, this I don't care kind of style of living, my brothers and sisters, we're going to keep on having this insecurity in a very high content in Nigeria. Who am I? I remain the bitter truth, no time.